Napapansin mo ba pag kumakain tayo sa Jollibee or sa KFC or sa McDonald's, na especially ngayong mga panahon ngayon, masarap kumain, no? After a long lockdown, no? So medyo naka-GCQ tayo, no? But still, you still have to take precautions, no? Yung mga especially mga social distancing, no? In going to dun sa mga restaurant, pagka magbabayad na tayo, no, makikita natin yung resibo na nandun nakalagay yung value-added tax. May binabayaran tayong value-added tax aside from the selling price that we pay. No? So this goes to almost every transaction that we undertake. Like for example, sa pagbili ng clothes, no? Especially now, no? Medyo kita mo naman, bago yung outfit ko ngayon from my previous video, no? Yun at yun rin, paulit-ulit, no? So ngayon medyo nakabago naman tayo. Mapapansin mo na meron tayo rin binabayaran na value-added tax doon. Now, this value-added tax, this is the topic of our discussion in this video. My name is Alfred Quinsay. Welcome to ACCQ Continuing Professional Education. Before we move forward, I'd like to give you some salient pointers about value-added tax or VAT transactions. No? So, medyo partial lang yung pag-uusapan natin about VAT kasi napakalawak nitong scope na to. No? In fact, we're going to narrow our discussion sa pagrerenta, yung if you are a lessor, now whether magbabayad ka ba ng VAT or magbabayad ka ng other percentage tax or percentage taxes. Now, it's important to note na once na nag-apply ka sa BIR, let's say sa business mo, meron kang either papipiliin ka, no, kung ano yung tax type na babayaran mo pagdating doon sa business, whether value-added tax or percentage tax. Ito'y bukod pa doon sa income tax. Yung value-added tax or yung percentage tax, doon nakabase yun doon sa sales. So, hindi pa nakabawas dito yung mga cost of sales, yung mga puhunan natin, at saka yung operating expenses. Pero doon sa income tax, nakabawas na yung cost and expenses natin. So, in essence, parang dalawa yung binabayaran nating tax doon sa business natin, no? At least, no? So, speaking of which, we can now proceed dun sa example natin about a lessor na meron siyang apartment. No? It's also take note, but if you are a lessor, no? So if you use yung yung units mo or apartment units mo in the ordinary course of business, you could be subjected to VAT. And even if you are not using yung units mo in the ordinary course of business, pero nag-exceed siya ng 3 million pesos. Let's say pinaparenta mo pa rin, no? As an incident to your, let's say, income generating business, no? So, pinaparenta mo pa rin sa, let's say, yung residential mo, no? Pinaparenta mo, residential apartment units, pinaparenta mo. And it exceeded, let's say, 3 million pesos. So, and then yung price nung yung price per unit is more than 15,000, then you could be subjected to VAT. So, there are 5 cases here which I would like us to focus on for this session, no? Starting from number 1, a lessor rents his 15 residential units for 14,500 per month. During the taxable year, his accumulated gross receipts amounted to 2,610,000. So you will see that hindi siya umabot doon sa 3 million. So it's not more than 3 million, and yung per unit niya doon sa apartment, doon sa residential units niya, hindi rin lumagpas ng 15,000. Therefore, it is VAT exempt. It is also percentage tax exempt. So, hindi siya walang sa babayaran tax, no? magbabayad siya ng income tax pa rin. No? So, kung hindi dun sa taas, dun sa baba. No? Pangalawa, using the same example, assuming he has 20 residential units with the same monthly rent per unit and his accumulated gross receipts during the taxable year amounted to 3,480,000. So, meaning to say, taken from the same example sa number 1, yung per unit niya, yung residential per unit niya is 14,500. Kaya lang, instead of 15, 20. So, mas marami-rami. So, in other words, mas tumaas yung kanyang gross receipts for the given year. Naging 3,480,000. So, lumagpas siya dun sa 3 million. However, 14,500 pa rin yung per unit niya. So, hindi pa rin lumagpas dun sa 15,000 at threshold. So, therefore, it is not liable to pay the value-added tax and the percentage tax. Number 3, a lessor rents his 15 residential units for 15,500 per month. During the taxable year, his accumulated gross receipts amounted to 2,790,000. So, yung 2 million, so mababa pa rin sa 3 million, therefore hindi siya subjected to VAT. However, lumagpas na siya dun sa 15,000 na threshold per unit. So, therefore, magbabayad na siya ng percentage tax of 3% based on the gross receipts or dun sa sales niya. Using number 3 as an example, dito na tayo sa pangatlo, no? Pangapat na. Assuming he has 20 residential units with the same monthly rent per unit and his accumulated gross receipts during the year amounted to 3,720,000. O yan, magbabayad na siya ng VAT kasi lagpas na yung ano niya, yung per unit niya, more than 15,000 and 3,720,000, more than 3 million. So, VAT, ano na siya, VAT liable na siya. And last, a lessor rents his 2 commercial and 10 residential. So, dalawang categories yun. May commercial at saka may residential. For monthly rent of 60,000 and 50,000 per unit, respectively. During the taxable year, his accumulated gross receipts amounted to 3,240,000. Total na to. 1,440,000 for the commercial units and 1.8 million from the residential units. So, question, is this VAT liable yung lessor? Hindi pa rin. Kasi, yung 60,000 niya, although it's more than 15,000, na, still not liable to pay the VAT because 1.8 lang yung total gross sales niya from the commercial. And dun sa residential niya, so basically it's only 15,000, hindi lumagpas nung 15,000. So, definitely hindi siya magbabayad ng VAT. No? So, if you have any questions, you can write your comments below and subscribe. Stay safe and God bless.